back with another video for you today. Though this one's a little different from what I usually do, I decided to film a plan with me. I figured since May is literally a day away, I thought it would be fun to make this video, even though I am a little late. Let's just ignore that. As you saw in the last clip, I was just showing you some of the supplies I'll be using, like my Crayola super tips. I got a muji pen, another pen, some whiteout, some washi tape, lots of things. To start off each month, I like to create a little calendar, which is what you see me doing right now, just so that I have some space to plan out things in advance, even though not much is likely to be happening given the lockdown. Yet I thought it would still be a good spread to include, just to sort of defy my bullet journal a little. With my muji pen, I'm just freehanding these lines, so I know how chaotic, but I quite like the hand-drawn look compared to the, perfectly straight ruler lines. In case you're wondering, each box is 6 by 6 squares, and I drew 31, one for each day of May. And now I'm going in with my super tips. I just finished with that deep purple color, and I'm going in with a more light purple and just created an alternating pattern here. And these little squares is where I'll be filling in the dates. Now with that same light purple shade, I'm just creating a header here, just for where I put the days of the week. And I'm just filling that in. In the bottom right, I usually put a tiny calendar just to display the coming month. Even though this really serves no purpose, I almost never refer back to this. I don't think I've ever looked at this, but I like to put it in nonetheless, just because it fills the space, because I don't really draw in this bullet journal. Again, with that dark purple shade, I'm just lettering June in all caps. Moving now to the top, I'm using that dark purple just to write the title of this month. And this is my attempt at faux calligraphy. Wow. Amanda Rachel could never. With my tombow fudenosuke hard tip brush pen. What a mouthful. I am just writing the first letter of each day of the week, and using the same brush pen, I'm just filling in the rest of the dates. And I know it's cut off at the bottom corner, but I'm still learning. This is my first plan with me, okay guys? Bear with me. Alright, now up on the right side here, I'm creating a small header for my goals. Even though I rarely ever complete my goals, I still like to attempt to set them in case I do decide and complete a goal or something, but we'll see. Now here's the fun, chaotic part where I just add washi tape all over this dang page, because right now it still looks super duper empty, but you will see that I fill it in a little bit more later. I'm just adding a small piece on the edge here to sort of act as a page marker. Moving on now to my habit / mood tracking page. I'm just using that dark purple again to letter the titles. This is actually the first time in a while that I'm creating an entirely separate spread for my habits and my mood tracker, because I never really seem to fill them out. But I thought I'd give it a try this month just in case, in case something different happens. I also decided to add a little banner beside each of these just for a teeny decorative touch. Filling up the center of this page, I have all the dates starting from May 1st. Actually, technically starting from May 31st because I started at the bottom, but I don't even know why I did that. Anyway. I've brought in a few new super tips, but in the top right here I have the legend for my mood tracker, and at the bottom left here I have my legend for my habits, just so I know, which colors are which. As you can see now, that purpley pink is happy, the light purple is neutral, and the dark purple is sad. And for my habits at the bottom here, I want to track my water intake, fitness, reading, because I have time, and that is supposed to be a sun. I know I'm not the best at drawing, which is why I don't draw in my bullet journal, but that's fine. And the last habit I want to track is waking up early, and by early I mean 9 a.m. And here is just my brain dump page, almost my brand dump, but luckily I caught myself. I plan on using this page for literally anything. It could be used for journaling or doodling. Maybe I'll practice some drawing. Or just simply draw a happy face. We'll see at the end of the month. Now I'm moving on to my final spread, which is my first weekly spread. I decided to try out a new layout where I plan my day by the hour, starting at 9 a.m., moving all the way down to 11 p.m. I thought it might be a good one to try out, especially during lockdown, because of the absolute lack of structure in the coming weeks. I hope for this spread to keep me on track so that I don't spend, hours doing nothing or hours on one task. Hopefully this will keep me accountable and on track. Now I'm just using the light purple that I've been using, as well as that purpley pink from the previous page, to create some headers, which is where I'll be writing the days of the week. And I'm just doing the same thing on the other side. Actually made a little mistake here and added an extra day, but that's what the whiteout is for, am I right, lads? Anyway, I'm just creating some more headers with my super tips. Boom, amazing. Finally, with my tombow, yet again, I'm just writing the days of the week. fill this extra space at the bottom here, I added a section where I can plan out the following week. And I'm just using my black muji pen to create this little box. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna put in here because I literally have nothing planned for the next little while. And that, my friends, is pretty much it. Right now I'm just adding a few details like this drop shadow to add some dimension because this page was looking a little dull. I also added a few more details. I'm just outlining my title here and adding a few little flower guys, some little pops of color, just a bunch of randomness to fill the page. And here is the final flip through, baby. I really hope you guys enjoy this video because it was quite a struggle for me to film. I know not all of the clips were, you know, in focus or cropped and whatnot, but I enjoyed making it nonetheless. And if you would like to see a June plan with me, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to give this video a fat like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And with that, I will see you kids in my next video. Bye!